So you want to be the ultimate noob. Well, that's not an easy thing to achieve. It takes incompetence, ignorance, and above all else, the desire to never succeed. But some of you have what it takes if you follow my lead. Be sure to let me know which noob tactic is your most or least favorite, and get your friends and or enemies in here to show them which tactic you think they've mastered. I'm GetGoodGuy, and today I present to you the Ultimate Noob Tactics Guide. Let's begin. Not all noobs are the same. They display a mixture of the tactics that I'm going to teach you. Some of them aren't compatible with others, but rest assured, if you can master even half of these tactics, you'll be a true noob, worthy of the ever-expanding noob army. So, in no particular order, it's time for Tactic 1. Be salty. Every time you die, you must display toxic levels of salt. This is an opportunity to cleanse yourself of blame and instigate mind games with the enemy. Whether you're on PC or console, be sure to send the person that took you down an appropriately negative message. Something that will really get them going, really get inside their head and make them wish they'd never taken you on. Congratulations, my Padawan. You just gave yourself the upper hand. Tactic number 2. Epic shots only. This is simple. Grab a bolt action sniper, spawn in and lie down pretty much in your spawn area. You must now remain here. Jesus got nailed to the cross for us, well you're nailed to the floor for an epic shot. You will spend the entire game here going for kills on enemies about 5 miles away. It doesn't matter how many you miss, because you can put any kills you do get into your montage that approximately 6 people will watch. Congratulations, internet fame is just around the corner. Tactic number 3. Never revive. So what if they're in your squad? So what if you happen to be a medic? Why stop to pick up random people out there that you'll never meet in person? It just delays you getting to your next gunfight. And it'll teach the plebs not to get killed in the first place. Who cares about the team anyway? You don't get a medal or anything for winning. So focus on you and what you want to do. Tactic number 4. Revive everyone. Here's a perfect example of how not all the tactics go together. It depends which type of noob you are. You'll feel it when you play, that noobness just shining through. If you're inclined to revive, then be an absolute Rambo medic. Run into gunfire to get those revives. If you die, then so be it. Your team should be grateful you tried. Even though you had 0 chance of success, you tried. Tactic number 5. Corner camp. This is a big one if you're a slow playing noob. Step 1. Go to a random place on the map. Step 2. Find a corner. Step 3. Don't stare at the wall. Step 4. Sit perfectly still and wait for an enemy to pass by. Step 5. Shoot the idiot. They should have checked their corners. Now you can sit back in your corner, or for an advanced strategy, switch to a nearby corner. They'll never see it coming. Tactic number 6. Be the bush. Look, the developers have put these things in for a reason. Get in amongst the leaves and channel your inner Fortnite. But there's no need to move, there's no storm coming, so get comfortable, maybe grab a snack and a drink, and pick people off at a leisurely pace from your foliage palace. Tactic number 7. Spray wildly. Regardless of the weapon you're using, fire it as fast as you can for as long as you can. Aiming is overrated. Just put as many rounds downrange as physically possible. The laws of probability literally state, the more you shoot, the more you hit, the more you rule. So spray. Spray like crazy. Spray your way to victory. Tactic number 8. Panic melee. The only way to play any first-person shooter is as if it's an old-style COD game. Anyone that gets near you, just start hammering the melee button. It's not guaranteed success, but it's gotta be pretty close, right? Anytime it doesn't work, just blame the game for not registering your hits. It's pretty simple, just keep hammering away at the melee, no skill required. Tactic number 9. Block friendly fire. Whenever you come across combat between your team and the enemy, be sure to blindly walk in front of your teammates' fire. This is a key part of being a noob. Nobody is certain as to why all noobs must adhere to this strategy, but it is written in the ancient book of noobism as a key practice. So do it you shall. Do not disappoint the noob gods. Tactic number 10. Kobe Nades. Okay, so let's get this straight. Grenades are there to be thrown. Simple. When you spawn in, you throw a grenade. When you think you hear something, you throw a grenade. When you get bored, you throw a grenade. It's really simple, people. Kobe grenades at any given opportunity. There should really be barely any time that you aren't Kobeing grenades. So get on it. Tactic number 11. Ignore range. Never ever think about it. Use snipers up close. Use SMGs at super long range and everything in between. Combine this with the spray wildly tactic and you've got the perfect inaccurate package. Focus more so on panicking the enemy with constant fire rather than actually hitting them. It's a simple premise. Go anywhere with anything and do anything. Solid strats. Tactic number 12. Reload rarely. Be sure to have a gunfight and then run to the next one without reloading. Not having enough ammo for the next kill proves that you aren't a sweaty tryhard. Stay in your lane, my newbie friend. Tactic number 13. Run everywhere. So you aren't a corner camping noob. That's okay, you can do the opposite. Never check anything, never walk, never slow down around corners. Run absolutely everywhere all the time. It's the best and fastest way to get around. Sure, you might get shot a lot, but the people killing you are just taking things way too seriously. So get out there and complete an in-game marathon. Tactic number 14. Maintain physical contact. What do I mean by that? Stand right by your teammate as a show of support. Make sure you're right up against them. Yes, this may block them from moving when they're being shot, but at least they know they have your support. That's the most important thing you can provide. Tactic number 15. Shoot anything that moves. Show absolutely no trigger discipline. If something moves, you fill it with lead. Shoot first and ask questions later. Your teammates will understand. Fill your buddy Jimmy's face with bullets and then say, "Oh, sorry bro, thought you were a baddie." Problem solved. Tactic number 16. Never use your secondary equipment. It's really just not important. Your weapon and your grenades are all you need. Leave the medical stuff, the ammo pouches and boring stuff like that to people who don't care about shooting. You focus on the real war stuff. Tactic number 17. Own every window. Any and all windows are yours. Claim them all. If a teammate is using one, go and establish dominance. This is your sightline now. It doesn't matter that they were here first, and that you're essentially both wasting efficiency by both crowding around the same vantage point. They'll just have to move. Be the alpha. Claim those windows and win this war. Tactic number 18. Crouch walk everywhere. Yes, this is the opposite of run everywhere. This strategy gives you the feeling that you're a stealth master, somehow yoinked out a Splinter Cell or Metal Gear Solid and dropped right onto the battlefield. Okay, so your head may still pop out above low walls, and no, it doesn't really alter your surface area or make you any less noticeable, but feeling like a super spy will clearly drive you on to greater success. Maybe. Tactic 19. Lack tactical awareness. Yes, you've got to lack tactical awareness as a tactic. I know, tacticception or something like that. So, leave listening to audio cues and using your eyes to players who are too scared to get into a fight. You don't need to know where the enemy are before you see them. You don't need to have the advantage over them. You don't need to do anything you can't be bothered to do. So just go anywhere you want, forget about your teammates and spread your wings. The best way to develop is to have experiences. And what better way to improve could there possibly be than ending up right in the middle of the enemy team? 1 versus 32? No problem. Tactic number 20. Show no fear. What is there to be concerned about? As a descendant of the mythical noob warriors, you're gifted with powers beyond the comprehension of your average player. So run at things headlong as if they pose no threat. Tanks are a great example of this. Simply head right for them, safe in the knowledge that you cannot be taken down. Unless the enemy has hacks. But like, they're just, blatant cheaters if they kill you. Tactic number 21. Embrace accidental deaths. These only serve to keep you grounded, so don't stress about self-preservation. Throw yourself off high places, be careless with your dynamite, and absolutely fire rockets too close to yourself. Take it all on the chin and prepare for the next life. Death is all part of the experience. Tactic number 22. Lack server browser knowledge. You don't want to waste your time in the menus, but sometimes the quick search function screws up. So get into the server browser and pick out a match as quickly as possible. Ignore all of the information on screen, people, you don't need it. It's way too confusing anyway. Just jump into a server and act totally baffled by a stupid ping when you get in there. This covers your back from criticism and keeps you playing. Plus, then when you do badly, you can just blame the lag. It's a perfect scenario, my newbie friend. And so that is my ultimate noob tactics guide. We're relying on you, my young noob. Do as you're supposed to do. Remember to comment which are your most and least favourite strategies, and if I missed any out, then let me know. Plus, get your friends in here to let them know which tactics they've mastered. I hope this helps you to become the ultimate noob. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications with the bell button so you don't miss the huge amount of Battlefield 5 content I've got coming your way. And finally, feel free to join the Discord server in the description and my pinned comment to get more involved with the community. Now let's head over to the Board of Awesome for the epic people who support the channel on Patreon. That support helps me to do this every single day, so thank you so very much to everybody on here. If you want to join them on the Board of Awesome, the links to the Patreon page is in the description and my pinned comment. And with that all said, I'm GetGoodGuy, and I'll see you next time. Laters.